Nightreign's first unlockable character is a strange addition to the Round Table Hold's Nightfarer circle. Duchess is obtainable early in your game, and while she appears straightforward at first glance, a closer look at her stats and abilities shows that Duchess is actually not a one-trick pony. Graceful and noble as she appears to be, her greatest opportunities lie in dastardly plots and underhanded tactics to get the upper hand. To use her correctly, however, you'll have to understand her tricky methods before you can start making a few devious plans of your own. Without further ado, here's our Duchess guide in Elden Ring Nightreign. Although one would expect by her design, aesthetic, and fluid movement that the Duchess would be a dexterity-first character, she's actually not. Her dexterity might be high, as it ranks in B, but her highest stat scaling is actually an A rank in intelligence. With dexterity, intelligence, and FP being her highest scalings, Duchess is a highly versatile character with some hidden cards up her sleeve. Our main notes for Duchess is that she'll prefer daggers as her weapon of choice, can reapply recent damage with her character skill, and can escape enemies unnoticed with her ultimate art. Most impressive in Duchess's kit though is her incredible mobility and her heightened dodging capabilities. This slippery snake of a noble is optimally built for hitless assassinations. If you're a player who enjoys fast and aggressive gameplay that relies heavily on strategy and careful enemy selection, those who like to play a more aggressive support role, and those who prefer status buildups like poison or rot, then Duchess might be the character for you. Note that Duchess is, however, an unlockable character and not available to play from the start of the game, as you'll have to defeat the first Night Lord with another character. To recruit her, you'll have to give her the old Pocket Watch relic after defeating Gladius. So let's take a look at Duchess's abilities. For her passive, Duchess wields Magnificent Pose. This skill is the determinant of her fluidity and grace on the battlefield by increasing her dodge speed, iframes, and the time between dodges. In this regard, Magnificent Pose allows the Duchess to chain dodges together in groups of 2. Quick tip that this passive can be further improved by various skills found in Limveld, such as those that give dashes the ability to leave behind effects such as lightning or madness, or increase iframes. Her character skill is Restage. This skill is best used in a full team due to the unique nature of its ability. Restage allows you to rewind the clock and reapply recent damage done to a select enemy. All reapplied damage will account for any and all forms of damage, even those applied through status buildup. In fact, certain status buildup effects, such as blood loss, can be triggered again by this ability. The most impressive note about this ability, however, is its incredibly short cooldown time. With a cooldown of only 12 seconds, it can be reapplied multiple times to the same boss, making it highly deadly. The best time to use this ability is often after unique uses of character skills and ultimate arts from other players, triggering a damage status buildup, or performing a critical hit. Note that one of the greatest struggles new players will find with Duchess is knowing when to time Restage. More often than not, new players will underuse this ability because of the short cooldown and pace of battle. When it comes to Duchess, more uses of Restage is better than no uses. Remember to use it frequently, and don't worry about bad activations as you learn the flow of combat and Duchess as a character. With as much health as some bosses have in Nightreign, 12 seconds is a short time. You will get other chances for better procs. Last is her ultimate art Finale. Duchess's Finale serves her just as well as other teammates. When used, Finale will make Duchess and all allies invisible and removes tracking and aggression for enemies even mid-combat. This effect lasts for a full 10 seconds and does not immediately disappear even after attacking. Warning though that this ability does not give players damage immunity. When used, players can still be damaged by sweeping attacks or zoning hazards such as leftover fire effects or poison clouds. Be on the lookout. Because of the unique nature of this ultimate art, there are several clever circumstances one might consider using this art for. The first is if a teammate has fallen. By using this ability, you can revive a teammate easily without fear of being knocked out yourself. The second is to sneak past areas to reach bosses without fearing being trashed by mobs. You can also use this art to end aggression on a player who needs to regroup and fall back. And last but certainly not least is to provide an opportunity for you and your team for extra free damage through a frontal assault or a backstab. Let's talk weapons. With the Duchess's unique and unexpected scaling, there is ample opportunity for a wide array of builds here. While she does prefer daggers, you can equip her with short swords, katanas, rapiers, and even staves if you're feeling exploratory. What all of these have in common, however, is one crucial denominator. The Duchess loves status conditions. Weapons that apply any of the following traits quickly have an excellent place in the hands of our resident assassin: Frostbite, Scarlet Rot, Poison, or Bleed. Because of her naturally fast moveset and agility, she tends to apply status conditions in short order. But this isn't the only thing to consider. Duchess's unique effects with relics, such as her crown metal relic or on various equipment pieces, all have synergy with fast-paced weapons. For instance, the crown metal relic increases Duchess's innate dagger attack power. Likewise, another relic can give Duchess a concealed bonus for instances when she performs backstabs. And lastly, the old pocket watch relic can reward more FP for successive attacks. Keep synergies in mind with the Duchess. Therefore, the best weapons in Duchess's arsenal are those speedy dagger weapons that inflict status conditions. Following daggers, the best choices are the wakizashi, the short swords, and the sickles. If you can find it, the Reduvia dagger is one of Duchess's most consistently excellent choices. As a dagger with bleed buildup, it ticks all the boxes above. Similarly, the Misericorde can be a great choice on certain runs when it is generated with status affinity applied and or a large bonus for critical hits. If you don't have a status condition on your weapon, the next best option, and perhaps better in some cases, is to have it magic infused. Weapons with a magic affinity, like the Moonveil Katana, will scale with some of Duchess's intelligence stat. With that scaling, you'll be able to do more damage in return for the bonuses you might give up with your relics. And that's our guide for the Duchess in Elden Ring Nightreign. Good luck on your next expedition.